Automatrics MTrack theft recovery operation. It's Sunday the 15th of March 2018. Today's 1 year anniversary of a recovery we did last year in Sweden with an outboard engine being stolen, and we just wanted to put it up on the YouTube channel just so our subscribers could obviously see about this theft recovery operation. So we're just going to take you through the story really of what happened. We've been working with Sweden for quite a while on outboard engine theft, and we've had trackers fitted to like 60 or 70 outboard engines in Sweden around the Stockholm area. And one of our customers actually reported an outboard engine stolen from his summer house, but some of these summer houses are left unoccupied for a number of weeks, if not months. So the actual boat and the outboard engine, it was a Yamaha 50 horsepower engine on the back of this boat. So yeah, we took the call from our customer in Sweden, and he confirmed that when he went back to his summer house that he'd had a burglary and the actual outboard engine had been stolen as well as other items from the burglary of the house. So we put the Automatrics MTrack into alarm, and that reported a cell site in Lithuania, and we tracked the cell sites through from his summer house on their sort of health checks, GSM cell sites, and we could see it went from Stockholm across on the ferry across to Lithuania, and then but no GPS positions, just the cell site locations. So anyway, we had the unit in alarm, and we contacted the Swedish Marine Police, who we know very well. And they at that point in time said they would look at it as soon as possible, but it was also going to be difficult because actually the asset was in Lithuania. So we worked with Swedish Marine Police for a day or so. They hooked us up with Interpol, and we also contacted an organisation called IAMI, which is the International Association of Marine Investigators, to which Automatrics are members. So we were planning a recovery operation in Lithuania, and then we had the unit on a movement alarm mode, and it actually started to move from its sort of storage location where it had been for a number of days. And when it started to move, we actually picked up a GPS position, which was fantastic. So that meant that we could actually send Lithuanian police to this location without doing a radio find or try our best to locate this stolen outboard engine. With speaking to Interpol, we managed to get a live feed across to the Lithuanian police, so they had a log on to our system, Interpol had a log on to our system, the Swedish police had a log on to our system, and all three organisations then worked together to try and get some resource to this location. Now fortunately the GPS position stopped in a lorry truck park, so we understood that it was probably in the back of a lorry, even though we had a GPS, which was great. We had a situation in the truck park where Lithuanian police were at that location. There was a series of trucks in the truck park, and we couldn't pinpoint from the GPS which truck the stolen engine was on. So we had a brainwave. We thought the best thing to do here is take it out of movement alarm and then re-enable the motion detection, and then ask the police to get the trucks to move. And then the one truck which moved that brought the system into alarm was the truck that we wanted. So we were conducting this test over from the UK to Sweden to Lithuania over a period of about 15 minutes, and then we isolated the truck that was causing the motion alerts, and that meant that the police could then seize the truck. That truck was then taken away for inspection later, and we were led to believe that the engine was on there, and we could see it moving as it left. So we were quite convinced we had our engine back. But what we weren't expecting was what else was to be on the truck. So we got a report from Stockholm Marine Police telling us that there was lots of goodies on this truck in the form of outboard engines that had been recovered, all reported stolen, and we just want to show a bit of footage of what the Stockholm Marine Police unit took when they went to check all the serial numbers and check the identification numbers. 3 or 4 of the officers went from Sweden to Lithuania to check all of these crates out. Let's just have a look at what he says.
Okay, this is Richard from Vilnius in this warehouse, safe compound with the Lithuanian police. have sized around 60 boat engines. Thanks to a tracker device from MTrack, we found this in a lorry. In all these wooden boxes there are engines.
Put it on a white paper.
This is my microscope.
So,
Okay.
but these are the dots anyway. Okej, är den här nu?
Everywhere it's engines.
8, 9, 6, 3, 2, nej.
Now still in the safe house. We are now counting 23 engines so far. 33.
Should we go on the safe side? Should we take off the pallets and flip it?
So yeah, you can see from the short video clip there, it was only a low quality film, but you could see from that clip there were just crates and crates of outboard engines, 38 in total, from 250 horsepower, 200 horsepower, stolen from all around Europe, Sweden mainly, but also 3 from the UK. So they were all recovered, all sent back to their rightful owners. Probably around about £340,000 worth of engines recovered, thanks to Automatrics MTrack.